Hello movie lovers, welcome to another interesting review. In this video, let's talk about the movie A Father's Love.
Baby, where you put head since?
Madam, sit down, you can talk.
This is a 2-hour 13 minutes film full of drama and suspense. It was released last month, 31st May, onto Amazon Prime, and since then, as the recording of this video, A Father's Love is trending number 2 in Ghana. This film was directed by Sebastian Ukwa. It features Yvonne Jegede, Uche Jumbo, and then David Jones Davis. Sit back and enjoy this review. My name is Steve Nader Jr. Kindly like this video, please share, and also let me know your opinions in the comment section. Normally, the title A Father's Love will lead you to believe that this is a story about a father showing some massive love to the family, or perhaps showing some massive love to his kids or children. Based on posters and flyers they used to promote the film, that is definitely the idea you are going to get about the film. But this story goes beyond a father showing love to his children or showing love to his family. I'm going to break the story into 3 parts for you to understand it very well. But I'm not going to give you spoilers as always. So I'm going to give you some pointers in the story or in the film, and then we move on to the other aspects of the review. The first part of the story is the fact that David is a young taxi driver who lives with his family, his wife, and 3 children. His biggest problem is that his lastborn is a sickle cell carrier. So at least twice a month or once a month, they will have to go to the hospital. And imagine living on a tight budget and still going to pay hospital bills twice in every month or once in every month was very hard for them to bear. So sometimes David will have to donate blood, his own blood, to solicit for the payment or the hospital bills. That was how he was managing to pay for hospital bills for his son. This is the first part of the story. So if you look at it this way, you know that David is poor, trying to support his family, but things are not really going on well. Because even if you try to save some money, you still use it at the end of the month to pay hospital bills. Or better still, refill your blood because you have to donate enough blood for the hospital. The second part of the story is that one night, David found out that someone left a 2-month-old baby in his taxi.
Not from my car?
Now, him being a poor father and having a very good heart, he picks up the baby, goes to the police station to make the case and let the police at least assume responsibility of the child. They refuse to listen and even threatens to arrest him if he doesn't go, because they suspected he is the father and wants to abandon the child. David didn't have any other option but to send this newborn baby to the house. And that is another angle of the story. Even though his family accepted the child and welcomed him to live with him peacefully, they even gave him a new name. But there's a twist. If you watch the movie, you will get to understand. The third part of this story is that David later discovers his 3 children are not his biological children, but he's lived with them for 12 years. It turns out his wife lied about the paternity of the kids, even though the kids were born after their marriage. So with all these 3 parts of the film putting together makes the title A Father's Love. This film is full of emotions and lessons. If you follow the story from the beginning to the end, you'll probably shed tears. Even if you don't, you go home with some moral lessons. Honestly speaking, this story is super relatable. So many people have gone through it. Some even go mad. Some decide not to take care of the kids anymore. But in this case, David in this film decided to take care of the kids. Hence, A Father's Love. Getting into the technical aspect of the film, I seriously think they did a very good job on the film. From camera works to sound, coloring, everything is on point. Their shots are very cinematic. The sound is clear enough to me. I feel like they did their best on it and they have done very well as compared to the Nollywood movies they are releasing nowadays. You can tell that they carefully plotted most of their scenes. They carefully planned most of the shots and they came out very well. Their colors are good. I just think they used more of yellow, but it is their story and that's how they may want to tell it. So that is fine. Their sound is good. I like the sound, I like the scoring, everything about the technical aspect. The editing is on point, and the director did a very good job on the film. When it comes to the actors, the film is based on David Jones, David and Yvonne Jegede, with Uche Jumbo supporting as a radio presenter or a radio show host. They all played their roles very well. In my conclusion, I think the film was exaggerated. They kind of dragged the story a little bit just to prolong it, which I think was unnecessary. They could have just told it in a much simpler way and we will still enjoy the film. But extending it over 120 minutes was too extreme. I think they exaggerated. They prolonged the scenes. There are so many scenes which, if taken out, the film will still make sense. And I think they should have considered that. But yes, still, the film came out nice. I just don't like the fact that it is a whole long 2 hours film. No. Lastly, the ending of the film sucks. The film ends at a radio station where the radio host tells them that the ministerial agency, which is in charge to take care of missing children and all that, has agreed to give them the baby or has agreed to allow them take care of the child. And then there's a GoFundMe account for them to support the baby. And that is it. The next scene, we see end credit. And I'm like, what the? Why? If you are in my shoes watching the film for 2 hours and it ends that way, you will be saying more than I'm saying in my head right now. Because the ending was very horrible. I didn't expect it to end at that point. And mind you, the ending is like the last memory that someone is going home with. So if you start the film and then in the end it ends bad, that's what they are going to talk of. That's what they are going to talk about, because everyone expects a happy ending. If not a happy ending in the story, at least those watching should be happy at the end of the film. You know what I mean? I don't know, kind of they were rushing to end the film, or they realized, oh, we've exceeded 2 hours. Let us end it here. But all the same, let me know your opinions in the comment section. If you've watched the film, let me know what you think about my review. If you haven't, kindly check it out. It is on Amazon Prime as the recording of this video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. My name is Steve Nade Jr. Please give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and also let me know your opinions in the comment section. See you in our next video.